My name's Nick Hergott. I'm a partner here at Meyer, Cord, Russell and Hergott. We're handling primarily plaintiff's personal injury cases. When I have a client come in the office and they tell me a story about how something was taken from them, I feel like I have the power and the ability to do something about that. When you suffer a catastrophic personal injury, it's not just the medical bills. It really affects, your ability to enjoy your life. My wife and I, we met when we were, I think we're in 8th grade, so we're coming up on like 22 years here in January, so that's been a minute. The big thing that gets me up in the morning, gets my wife and I up in the morning is, we really like outdoor adventures, the nature calls us. We put a lot of miles together on the trails. When I got into college, I took a first philosophy class and it just clicked. That's what I want to do. That's kind of been my story since then. That's what brought me to law in the first place. I was like, it was an extension of that. I wanted to take these facts of people and how do you put them together to mean what you want them to mean, to say what you want to say. It's an art of how you speak, and it's also almost like a math problem about how does this logic line up. And that, I like taking this complex puzzle where it's almost like you open up the 5,000 piece puzzle and you throw it on the ground, and they're everywhere. But then you start realizing, okay, and then you start getting a little better, and next thing you know, you see it coming together, you have the outline a little bit. That's kind of how I like to work on a case, and by the time I get to the end, it's hopefully you just got that last piece put in there. It's exactly how you want it. I find that we're much more effective when we can understand others, seek that understanding, seek that empathy. Like I said, it's very important for us to discover and tell a bunch of players' stories in our trial. The only way you can be extremely effective at that is being able to have some level of empathy with the people you're working with. If a lawyer is just doing this for their own ego, they might have some success, but there's limitations to that success. We need to be doing this to affect real community change, to have real impact on our clients' lives. We build real relationships here because you have to build some level of trust. The client's asking me to do something immense. They're asking me to really take their lives in my hands and say, Nick, you're responsible for this. Help me, do something about it. And that's what we do here.